I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness. Give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know we're gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky.
Hi, and welcome back to my channel where I am documenting my journey on the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 plan. So, I had my first 2 fuelings of the day at Mike's condo, and now I am headed home. You saw what I had. I had the frothy cappuccino drink with my coffee for my first fueling, and then I had the campfire s'mores bar. So we are heading back to my house. Mike bought me a new Ring doorbell and he's going to install it. And when I get back to my house, it'll be time for my 3rd fueling. And then I'm going to get started on my lean and green, which is the crock pot chili. So I have run out of time, I think, to make the crock pot chili in time for dinner. But what I'm going to do is put it in my Instant Pot, and you'll see exactly how I do that. All right, I am going to head home, and while I am driving, I am going to show you guys the grocery haul I had yesterday. So stay tuned for that, and then I will see you when I get home. Okay, well, I have a pretty huge grocery haul, and it's a combination of Aldi's and Walmart. And I guess I'll just get started and tell you what I got and what I plan on doing with it. All right, I'm gonna start with the protein. The first thing I have here is 2 packages of 93% lean ground beef. And I am going to use that tomorrow to make my crock pot chili. I've done that in a previous video, and I tweaked the recipe by adding 2.5 cups of chopped zucchini, because the recipe by Sandy's Kitchen Adventures ends up being only 2 greens. So it serves 5, so I added the 2.5 cups of chopped zucchini to the crock pot to make it a complete lean and green, and it was awesome, and it freezes well. So I plan on making that tomorrow, and what we don't eat I'm gonna put away so that I can have a quick whole lean and green when I need it. Okay, I picked up more eggs. I need to make revolution rolls. I haven't had them in a while, and so I plan on making a batch of revolution rolls. And also, I like to have hard-boiled egg on my salads, and I also like omelets. I haven't had one of those in a while. I picked up some more turkey pepperoni. I use this on my cauliflower crust pepperoni pizzas and in my pizza casserole. So I'll be doing that again sometime soon. And I picked up these original breakfast turkey sausage patties, and I have in mind to do like an egg sandwich. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, on measurements and how to count it, but that should be coming up in a video in the future. And I got the Butterball sweet Italian turkey sausages. And what I like to do with these is to brown it on the stove and then have it over spaghetti squash with some Rayo's or other approved marinara sauces. And that's just so good. And I also saw a recipe for a deep dish pizza that I'm thinking about trying to adapt that to make it a single serving for my mini casserole dish. and that uses turkey sausage as well. So I will have that. And I picked up some more shrimp. Now, I do like to buy my frozen shrimp raw because I feel like they cook so much better. Unfortunately, these are deveined, but they have their shell and tail on. They're easy peel shrimp, so that's kind of a pain. I probably next time will order it when I put in my next Wild Fork order, because I can get a big bag of that and they're already deveined and peeled with no tail on. So, but anyway, this will do in a pinch. And I picked up some more petite sirloins, just because it's such an easy lean and green. You know, I just make my petite sirloins in my cast iron skillet and serve it with some kind of green, whether it be a salad or green beans or broccoli. Just so easy. And I got some more low-fat cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese. And I also recently saw a recipe where you make a mushroom cream sauce and you serve it over the hearts of palm noodles. So I'm thinking about that for a recipe coming up in the future as well. And I picked up some turkey kielbasa. 5 ounces of that would be a lean. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. Sometimes I just like it as a stir fry, or I could put it over the spaghetti squash and use some rayos. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I got this giant thing of chicken breast. What I do with these is I cut off all the visible fat, and then I cut them into portion sizes. I weigh them raw, and then I write it right on the sandwich baggie that I put it in, so that when I go to make a recipe, I can see exactly how much chicken I have. So I will be doing that later. And then protein, last but not least, I got these Egg Life egg wraps. And I just saw a girl on YouTube. I can't think of her name right now. She did OPTAVIA about 2 years ago. I don't think she has any recent videos, but she made enchiladas out of these egg wraps. So that is what I am planning on doing with these. And each wrap is 1 ounce of egg white, so it is 1/7 of a leanest. So when you're factoring things in, that's how you would count it. So I'm actually thinking about doing that this upcoming week. So that might be my next video. So anyway, I'm interested in trying these egg wraps. Okay, I'm gonna move on to vegetables. I picked up, well, that's not really a vegetable, but it counts as a green, some Hunt's tomato basil sauce. It is slightly high in sodium, but otherwise fits with the guidelines for tomato sauce. So I like that, and it's pretty affordable. I think this can is only like $1 something. And I picked up a can of green beans because you can't go wrong with green beans. I got another thing of sliced mushroom. Those also are good as a green when I make the petite sirloins. And I picked up some zucchini, and I'm going to use that in the chili recipe I make tomorrow. And I picked up a cucumber because sliced cucumber with a little bit of salt and pepper on it is a good green to have, even as a snack. And then for the chili recipe, I needed some tomato sauce and some Italian-style diced tomatoes. And I picked up some cherry tomatoes because these are always an easy green to eat. And I got some green pepper. That's part of my recipe for my chili that I'm gonna make tomorrow. And I got some classic coleslaw mix. Now, there are some little bits of carrot in here that you can pick out, but otherwise, it's also a really good green to have. And speaking of coleslaw, and I got this at Aldi, I did get some various sauces at Walmart. And let me start. I picked up the G. Hughes sugar-free coleslaw dressing, and 1.5 tablespoons of this is going to be one healthy fat. And I thought I would try that with the coleslaw mix. So we will see how that turns out. And I picked up some sugar-free Asian miso dressing. Sandy has an Asian salad on her website that I want to try, and I believe it calls for this. And I think you can count it one of two ways. 2 tablespoons is going to be one healthy fat, but 1 tablespoon can be a condiment. So we will see about that. And then I picked up this Skinny Girl Asian sesame ginger dressing. I guess I was in an Asian mood. But that is only 5 calories, and 1 tablespoon is 1 condiment. Okay, and I got this dressing. It's the Bolthouse Farms cilantro avocado dressing, and 1 tablespoon is 1 condiment. So that will be good, because sometimes when I'm making protein that's a lean and I don't have any healthy fats, but I want to have a salad, that will be a good alternative. Okay, and those sauces were all from Walmart. And speaking of sauces, I also picked up the Jordan's Skinny salted caramel sauce topping. And I think you can have up to 2 tablespoons for 1 condiment. And I've seen on my coach Ashley Kisner's YouTube channel that she has some recipes for coffee that she uses with this. So I'm looking forward to trying that. And then Aldi had these atomic spicy fresh deli pickles. Now, they have not had these for the longest time, and I love these as an optional snack. So I'm so excited that they had them in the store. So I like to have that, like I said, as an optional snack. And then I also picked up my favorite dill pickle, also an optional snack, Clausen's. Once you go Clausen, you cannot go back. I don't like the Aldi dill pickles that they sell that are on the shelves. I just love Clausen's. And I picked up another olive oil spray and some Splenda. I got an avocado. 1.5 ounces is 1 healthy fat. And I'm thinking of doing shrimp fajitas one of these days soon. And with shrimp, you get the 2 healthy fats, so I would use 1 on the avocado. And then the other fat, when I make my shrimp fajitas, can be this sour cream. And I believe you can get 2 tablespoons for 1 healthy fat. And then I picked up some chai tea. A girl at work had it, and I'd never tried it before. I know I'm so outdated, but I do like this chai tea, and I might have to try a recipe for the chai latte. I'm pretty sure that Ashley has a recipe for that on her YouTube channel. And then I got my Gatorade Zeros because I am headed into fat burn. Today is day 4 of my restart, so I am definitely feeling it. So I will enjoy my Gatorade Zero. Now, in the past, you guys have told me you like to see what else I get that's not on plan, but I get to make for my family, meaning my boyfriend Mike or my son Michael, who lives with me. So I got these granola bars for Mike so that he doesn't eat my OPTAVIA ones, but he likes these granola bars, and they do have a pretty good amount of protein in them, 10 grams of protein in each bar, so that's not bad. That's from Aldi. And then I picked them up some bagels. I got them blueberry ones this time. And then I picked these up for my son. These are the Oscar Mayer Smokies. They're smoked sausage links. And we throw these in the air fryer at about 400 for about 7 or 8 minutes, and it comes out perfect. You do have to poke them first. And then I just got some hot dog buns to serve with that. Now these are not plant approved because they're too high in fat. But they're good for my son. And speaking of my son, I got him his favorite ice cream bar. They had this at Aldi's this week. And yeah, I'm gonna put this away pretty fast because I have had these before and they are delicious. But I am gung-ho and staying on plan. So we will put this in my outside freezer and he can have them when he wants. He also makes these French bread pizzas. When I'm either gone or making something that he doesn't like, he can throw this in the oven. And he also likes these chunky chicken noodle soups. Now this is Aldi's version. And I think this was only like $1.69 a can, but he'll make this for himself sometimes too. And he likes these Swiss cake rolls. In one of my videos a while back, I told you the story of how I was burglarized in 2012 while we were upstairs sleeping. And when we came down and realized they had taken my purse and like some iPods and things like that, Michael, who was 12 at the time, was standing and looking in the pantry and said, "Mom, he stole my ho-hos." That's what he called them. And I was like, no way. It turns out the burglar, who they did ultimately catch, had robbed several houses in the area and was diabetic and was stealing goodies if he could find them. So anyway, funny story. But I just recently bought these again, and Michael seems to really like them, so I picked him up some. And then last but not least, both Mike and Michael love these peanut butter fudge cookies from Aldi. Now these are just like the Girl Scout cookies, the tag-alongs. So they're really good and much less expensive than the Girl Scout cookies. All right, I think that wraps up my grocery haul, and I'm gonna put all these away and check back later. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed my Walmart and Aldi grocery haul. I'm gonna get started making my crock pot chili in the Instant Pot. Now, I Googled it, and the equivalent of 8 hours on low in a crock pot is 25 to 30 minutes in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to combine all of my ingredients in the Instant Pot and then set it for 30 minutes. And what I'm gonna need is 25 ounces of cooked 93% lean ground beef, 2 cans of Italian style diced tomatoes, a half cup of tomato sauce, a half cup of water, a half cup of diced green peppers, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a half teaspoon of black pepper, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and then there's an optional packet of Splenda or stevia, but I'm not going to put that in there. And then I'm going to add 2.5 cups of chopped zucchini to the Instant Pot to complete the lean and green. And when all is said and done, it's going to be 1 lean, 3 greens, and 3 condiments. And it makes 5 servings. So I'm going to turn the camera down and you can see exactly how I make it.
Darkness, give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. compare to you. The way you're always smiling, the way you light up a room. I couldn't live without you, not even if I tried. Cause every day I'm with you, I'm flying over the clouds. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm flying over the clouds. And I'm not coming down. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. When we touch is when I really come alive. I couldn't be without you now. I just can't see how, not even if I tried. I couldn't be without you now. I just can't see how, cause I need you by my side.
All right, well, Mike and I had our lean and green, the crock pot chili or the instant pot chili, as I made it tonight. And that has got to be one of my very, very favorite lean and greens. It is so good. And I don't feel like it's any different than regular chili, even though it doesn't have any beans. But I'm going to portion that out and put it in the freezer so that I can have that lean and green whenever I want. So I have cleaned up the kitchen, and it's about time for my next fueling, which I'm going to have the cinnamon sugar sticks. These have become one of my favorite fuelings. And Mike and I are just relaxing. He put in my new Ring doorbell. It's pretty cool. I am definitely behind the times on that one, but now I have my own Ring doorbell. And we are gonna get ready to watch the new Spiderwick Chronicles on Roku. I guess Roku has its own channel now, who knew? So we're gonna watch that, and then you'll see what I have for my last fueling. See you then. All right, well, it's time for my last fueling. And you saw that I made the chocolate chip cookies. And all I do is I mix it with 2 tablespoons of water, and then I just put it on some parchment paper that I've sprayed with cooking spray and make it into 4 different little cookies. Bake it at 375 for 10 minutes. And it turns out so good, just like Chips Ahoy. So I'm going to enjoy my last fueling of the day. If you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers, so please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I will see you next time.